The Euphrates River, the lifeblood of Western Asia, stretches its serpentine length through Iraq, Syria, and Turkey, nourishing a population of over 23 million people. But scientists and locals alike are in shock as they witness the once mighty river rapidly disappearing before their very eyes. The ramifications of this catastrophic event go far beyond just a decline in water flow. For centuries, the Euphrates River has been deeply intertwined with the world's major religions, with prophecies dating back millennia speaking of its drying up. Many people of faith are keeping a close eye on the Euphrates as the river is mentioned in the Bible's book of Revelation and the Holy Quran. But is the drying up of the Euphrates River solely a result of religious prophecy, or are there other factors at play? Is this a warning sign of an impending catastrophe for humanity or just a natural cycle? The questions are many, and the answers are yet to be revealed. Stay till the end to uncover the full extent of this latest revelation. The Euphrates River is not just a geographical feature, it is a true historical powerhouse. It starts in eastern Turkey and flows through a variety of vegetation zones, providing water and fertile land for agriculture and supporting the growth of many ancient civilizations. The Mesopotamian Empire, which flourished in the Fertile Crescent region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, now known as Iraq, was one of the most notable. The river was also a model of water management in Babylon, with sophisticated irrigation systems that allowed for efficient use of water resources. Today, the river continues to play a crucial role in the lives of the people living in the region, providing water for irrigation and other uses, and shaping the culture and history of the area. Beyond its natural beauty, the Euphrates River holds within its banks an engineering masterpiece, a testament to human ingenuity. Marching through Babylon, Cyrus the Great and his army came across a network of canals built between the Tigris and Euphrates to control the flow of water and prevent flooding. These canals, as large as rivers themselves, ran parallel to the Tigris and Euphrates and intersected the valley connecting the two streams, ensuring that every part of the country had access to irrigation. They were also used for transportation of crops. The Euphrates River played a role in the spread of Islam through the Middle East as well, with religious warriors using the river to travel and spread their religion. The Prophet Muhammad's son-in-law, Ali ibn Abi Talib, even relocated the capital of his caliphate from Medina to Kufa, on the Euphrates south of Babylon, in AD 656. Kufa's fertile fields, producing crops such as wheat, date palm, and rice, stretched for miles on both banks of the river. Continuing on from its rich history, the Euphrates River still holds a powerful position in Iraq's present and future. Take Fallujah, for example, a city whose strategic location on the river has been sought after by invaders throughout history. From Persians to Romans, all were drawn to the city's access to the Euphrates. Even caravans from Arabia stopped in Fallujah to water their camels as they journeyed to the Mediterranean. But the future of the Euphrates River is uncertain, with research suggesting it may run dry within 2 decades, along with the Tigris River, which constitute 98% of Iraq's surface water supply. This could mean that Iraq could become a land without rivers as early as 2040. It's a stark reality, but it's not too late to take action and save this vital lifeline. But the real question remains, what actually is causing the Euphrates River to dry up? The reasons behind the water crisis in the region are multifaceted, including factors such as climate change, ongoing conflicts, and the construction of dams in neighboring countries. According to Berkeley Earth, a non-profit organization that focuses on climate research, Iraq is experiencing a warming trend at a rate twice the global average. While the world has warmed by 1.3 degrees Celsius since the late 1800s, Iraq has seen a 2.5 degrees Celsius increase. Another major contributor to the water crisis is the indiscriminate construction of dams upstream in eastern Turkey, which has been done for power generation and agricultural development. The Kebin Dam and the Ataturk Dam, built in 1974 and 1990 respectively, are examples of such constructions. Turkey has embarked on an ambitious, multi-billion-dollar endeavor to construct an array of dams and hydroelectric plants along the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, which aims to generate a significant proportion of the nation's electrical power. Similarly, Syria had initiated the construction of the Taka Dam upstream from Raqqa in the 1970s, as well as several other dams along tributaries of the Euphrates, before civil war interrupted further development. This has resulted in a significant diminution of water flow into Iraq, nearly to two-thirds of its former levels since the 1970s, and has engendered ongoing disputes between Iraq and its neighboring countries over equitable access to water resources. This contentious issue almost escalated into violent conflict when Turkey and Syria directed the Euphrates River into a series of reservoirs, effectively desiccating the downstream flow of the river in Iraq. In response, the Iraqi government implemented the construction of a network of canals linking the Euphrates River to Lake Al-Farthar, located northwest of Baghdad. The Iraqi ministry has forewarned that by 2035, the Euphrates River will be filled to a mere one-third of its previous capacity. When coupled with the loss of water from the Tigris River, Iraq will be in deficit of 80% of the 53 million cubic liters of water it requires per annum. A recent study by NASA and the German government has also revealed that the Tigris-Euphrates region is losing groundwater at a faster rate than any other place on Earth, with the exception of India. Some have postulated that this occurrence is related to the prophetic texts of the biblical book of Revelation and sayings of the last prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as there are few logical explanations for the desiccation of the river. Curiously, a number of individuals are not astounded by this development, as they believe it was an eventuality due to its inclusion in the Bible. The realization that the Bible's and Islam's prophecy of the end of the world is becoming a reality before their eyes is what unnerves people the most. Many believe that key passages in the prophetic revelations highlight Iraq's significance in scenarios pertaining to the end of the world. The Bible Book of Revelations, chapter 16, verses 12 to 16, clearly mentions the drying up of the Euphrates River. The revelations go as, "The sixth angel emptied his bowl on the great river Euphrates. Its water was dried up to prepare the way for the kings of the east. I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come from the mouth of the dragon, from the mouth of the beast, and from the mouth of the false prophet. These were demonic spirits who performed signs. They went out to the kings of the whole world to assemble them for the battle, on the great day of God, the Almighty. Behold, I am coming as a thief. Blessed is the one who watches and keeps his clothes ready, so that he may not go naked and people see him exposed." They then assembled the kings in the place that is named Armageddon in Hebrew. Now referring to the last prophet, Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said that, "The hour will not come to pass before the river Euphrates dries up to unveil a mountain of gold, for which people will fight. 99 out of 100 will die in the fighting, and every man amongst them will say, 'Perhaps I may be the only one to remain alive, and thus possess the gold.'" On another occasion, he said, "The last hour would not come unless the Euphrates would uncover a treasure of gold, so he who finds it should not take anything out of that." These prophecies indicate a sign for a massive war to take place between the armies of the truth and falsehood before the end of the world. Christians refer to this war as Armageddon, and Muslims refer to this war as Al-Malhama Al-Kubra. A UN press release on World Water Day, marked on March 22, quotes a recent international report warning that the Tigris and Euphrates rivers could completely dry up by 2040 because of the compounded effect of climate change, reduced upstream supply, and an increase in domestic and industrial use. As the water level of the river is declining, the gold is becoming visible, as can be seen in the images.
Make sure to let us know what you think about the Euphrates River drying up in the comment section below. We will be releasing more exclusive information this week, so subscribe to our channel. Oh, and while you're waiting for more information to be released, check out our previous video where we uncover why NASA has abandoned moon missions and what threatened them to stay away from the moon for the last 50 years. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.